Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to get us going. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Bennett. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Completion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He finds some space. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Gamecocks churn out another first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up his first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Miller.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the outbound. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Back to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Bama. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Really love what the quarterback did here of being able to come off of one receiver, kind of work through his progressions, find the guy that's open, make an accurate throw, and pick up some good yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Carolina. Looked like a total bust there. Easy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hampton. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown. Tied. Well, strong into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. What a stiff arm. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defense showing blitz here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch from this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he catches it for the two-point conversion, so they're back within one score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Young.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw it deep. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Cuevas. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Young. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And it's incomplete, just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
This time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Brought back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's 3 straight incompletions here to start this drive, and now we got a 4th and 10. Might want to try to establish more of a rhythm next time you get the football.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. And it goes incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Who's going to take off here? And the ball to the ground. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Will the penalty wipe away the sack? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Scott. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Alabama. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smart. To throw, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Here we go. It's 4th down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires quickly to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. QB decides to keep it here. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
South Carolina, 28.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he can hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Now one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Brown. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge...
A deep throw and knocked the ball away.
That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw it again. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Using his legs, it's Miller. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Looks like the defense has a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. These are the moments you prepare for every week in practice. One final drive late in the game. Toss play to the outside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Nice grab. It's Young. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
And they get some positive yards here, which is from sitting up here looking down, Chris. Kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will...